Alrighty guys, I'm not sure how to start out here or whatever. I'm not very good at making how-to videos or whatever, but I already popped this in there. I did notice this got a chip out right here, but it's on the outside. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. It's just for the alignment pins. I'm gonna start with getting a little bit of two-stroke oil on my gasket. Some people use sealant. I've always just like putting a little bit of two-stroke oil. This way, if something happens and I do gotta split the case, a lot of times I can save the gasket. Sometimes. I don't know on these cheapy gaskets, but on OEM ones typically. So, and I'm going to lube up the seal. I'd have preferred these not to come with the seals, but we always don't get what we want, I guess. Normally when that's like that, I would cut some bolts down and thread in there that would stick up above the case. I do not have that luxury at the moment. Crank's been sitting outside, so it's fairly cold. I put on some tape on this. Lube this up. And I'm just going to use the heat gun, I think. I try to heat the whole case up so it doesn't suck the heat away from the bearing. Just like that. I'm going to pause you guys. I'm going to set this outside so that whole case can cool back down, and I'll bring you back. Alrighty, I had the case sitting outside for a little bit. Lube this one up. Now this one's got the plastic cage bearing, so I won't be able to pour the heat to it like I did on that metal cage bearing. Now this is all taped up here because I'd really like to save these seals for a different project, so I'm hoping that it will turn out good that way. Would have been nice if they wouldn't have put these seals in to begin with. I like putting cranks in without the seals in first. So I'll do the same thing. I'm just heating up the case. Oh, and my luck, this ain't gonna go very well. I'll end up nudging it over either with the bolt method or the press method. Let's try this. It did not go all the way. So let's start putting some bolts in. This case is still pretty warm. Slowly going. Okay, I'm going to pause you while I get that tape and stuff off there, and then I'll bring you back. Alright, it's cooled down, and it took me a little while to find my rubber mallet. Still a little warm. A little bit of resistance on that, so typically what I do is just take a rubber mallet and give her a couple love taps, and then free as a bird. So let's see, let's double check the tightness here. And we'll take a razor blade . Alrighty, guess we'll call that a video here for part one. Make sure and pinch that rubber line in for the crankcase, but oh, there's the crankcase together with an OEM crank. So, alright, let me know what you guys think of that, and you know, I know there's a lot of different ways of doing it. My way probably ain't right, but you know, there's like 3 or 4 different ways you can put these things together, and this is just one of them. So, you guys have a good one.